How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in to 14P Fantasy. Today we are talking DJ Moore. What the hell do you do with him in fantasy? What is his fantasy value, given all the struggles after the phenomenal start to the season? Before we get into that, remember to subscribe to the YouTube, like the video. If you got questions, comments, drop them below. Follow me over on Twitter at Justin_14P. All right, guys. So the question is, like we said up top, what is DJ Moore's value rest of season? And, at first I thought about making this video named What's Wrong with DJ Moore. That would have been a 10-second video, and it'd just be Sam Darnold's big dumb face, and that's all it would have been. But in reality, when you look at the numbers, and we got those here for you. So when you look at the numbers, the first 4 games when he, was setting the world on fire, 10.8 targets a game, just under 8 receptions, just under 100 yards a game. He did have 3 touchdowns in there, and then also, averaging 22 points a game, looked to be, on pace to be a, top 5 wide receiver for the season. And then the last 4 games have happened. Again, the targets, a dip, but not a huge dip. 9.5 is fine. It's everything else that has struggled: the receptions, the yardage, the touchdowns, and then obviously the points because of that. And it all falls on Sam Darnold. I mean, you can watch him every single week. He's seeing ghosts again. He's just flat out terrible. Robbie Anderson basically said, bench his ass. I mean, Sam Darnold is the problem here, and it's affecting everybody. However, we do now have, there's a little bit of appeal that Sam Darnold had an MRI on his shoulder. So Matt Rule does now have an out if he wants to bench Sam Darnold and say, you know what? He's just not healthy enough, even if he is, and they know he's terrible. You know what I mean? Like they can lie and fudge it to not break his confidence. But I do think if Sam Darnold continues to be the starter, DJ Moore is not a wide receiver 1. There's no way around it. He's just not talented enough to support guys like that. And if they do end up benching Sam Darnold, which I hope is the outcome, I don't know if DJ Moore gets back to being a wide receiver 1 either, especially with PJ Walker. However, I do think the weekly consistency, the floor could raise with PJ Walker. Again, Sam Darnold right now looks like he doesn't belong in the NFL. Is PJ Walker better? Probably not. Probably, worse tools. He's not a great passer, but anything has to be better than Sam Darnold. So that is what I am banking on, right? That's what we're all banking on. So if you have DJ Moore, you got to hold him. The schedule coming up is soft for the next couple of weeks. You got Arizona, you got Atlanta, you got Miami, you got some teams that can be beat. So hopefully DJ Moore bounces back. I'm not selling low. I'm going to ride this one out, but if it's Sam Darnold moving forward, it's going to be ugly. All right, guys, as always, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us over on Twitter. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
How many snaps did they run in the 14 personnel?
That's only for us.
100% of the snaps.